Now, Techlify HR captures a full history of all changes that happen in the system so that you can reference these in the future. And as much as possible, you want to store your old data. So as an example, let's update John's profile, right? So John currently works in Essequibo, but since he got promoted to a structural engineer recently, there he's been moved to head office in Berbice. So I'll go ahead and update John's profile to be in Berbice. I'll hit save. And if I browse his profile now, there are a couple of these little icons you will notice, and these are our logs or our change history icons. So if I now click on the branch, click on the change history, you will see that, hey, John worked in Essequibo and he was there from this date, April 30th, and I just updated John to Berbice, and you'll see that now since today, John is set to being in Berbice. You'll also see who made the update and when they made the update. Similarly, remember that we updated John's job title to structural engineer. He did not have a job title before, so no record is shown there. But if we go to Mana's profile, Mana, who went from general manager to DCEO, and we click on her job title, we'll see the various changes for Mana showing up here, right? And again, similarly, if we change a branch of an employee and we probably moved Mana, or we removed our branch and added it back, that's why we're seeing this change here. But if we change a branch of an employee, you'll see that. So that's for job title, branch, and department. And then there's a more detailed audit log at the top here for an employee, and you'll see this for multiple records. So if I click on this, this is more of a technical audit log for your IT officer, but you'll notice that any changes that are made to a record is logged. So for example, we'll see the exact time, May 24th, 11:55 a.m., that this employee record was updated, and we'll see that the employee number was updated from 12 to Guy 12. The region was updated, and this number, your IT officer will be able to guide you on that. And similarly, the marital status ID was updated. And if you'll notice earlier, I did update Mana's number, her region, and her marital status. So you see that data is tracked. And similarly, throughout your employee's profile, if you go to allowances, you can see a host of any changes that were added. So there were no changes on this allowance, but we can see the date that it was created. And for salaries as well, if you wanted to check if salary data was changed, you have a full history of salary and salary updates. So those are some examples of data changes within Techlify HR, and all these changes cannot be updated by any employee. So nobody can backdate or change the change log record, and all data that gets changed gets logged. So there's a full history of historical data within our system, and you can understand how that works.